Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the month, very important month, yes, the second month already of 2023. How fast the time flies, isn't it? So we are heading to a beautiful configuration in the sky because Venus is going to be exalted, of course, and will be joining another benefic, that is Jupiter, this month. And there's a lot of, we can say a play which is happening in the signs of Aquarius and Pisces this month. And we do have Mercury changing two signs. So it'll be going from the sign of Sagittarius after a long stay into the Capricorn sign, where it just touched and go and went back. So it is going to be in the Aquarius sign as well this month. So changing two signs is a big transition which is happening, and it is actually behaving as it should be. Then we have Jupiter changing nakshatra, Mars changing nakshatra, and Rahu changing nakshatra. Very rarely people actually get into this detail. And if you don't want to hear the summary part, please straight away go to your timestamp and hear these sign-wise predictions. Not very difficult to find your sign. I will be writing all the signs so you can easily just press on your natal sign. So this is what is happening in the sky, and I'm going to be sharing with you the dates to start with, and explain a little bit about in the due course that what exactly does all these planetary movements in the sky mean. So this will help you understand if you're a Vedic astrology enthusiast, or if you want to understand actually what's happening in the sky. You know, it's very intriguing. It's very, something which is beyond. So you should actually, beyond the world. So astrology is working, right? Even if you don't follow it, it's working. The planets and stars are definitely working. So, and then finally, I will be sharing with you my insights on the predictive, that is the sign-wise prediction. So let's start with the presentation, and a very good day and a very good evening to the ones who are in their zones, as per their zones, and really very sorry for the ones who are sleeping when I'm making this live video in the eastern part of the world. So sorry, I go live at this time, and they complain that, we cannot catch hold of you in the live sessions. But also I want to say that, if you're not able to find my videos, please go to the live. There is one section named live, the heading, because you will not find in my videos. People have been complaining that I have stopped uploading videos. Can you believe that? So I would request you that please go to your section where it is mentioned live. You will get it easily, all my up-to-date videos. All right. So let's start with the presentation first. So, okay, 1 second. Something went. Because these are live sessions, so I have to be really particular about all these. Okay, now I'll be sharing with you. Yes. Sorry about this lag. Okay, so here we go. So to start with, we do have, if you can see the presentation, please let me know if you can't. So please stop share and share again. Maybe it's not sharing only. Yeah, now it's sharing. So what exactly is happening? To start with, we have to touch upon the source of light and energy, that is sun. Sun is going to be in a Capricorn sign from the 14th of January. It is there already, and it's going to be there till the 13th of February. And after that, it'll be moving into Aquarius sign from 13th Feb to the 15th of March 2023. So what exactly is happening? Instead of focusing on the structure, planning, goals, achievement, and all, now you're going to be focusing more on innovation. You want to just learn about the, the future. You want to be innovative when sun is in the sign of Aquarius. All right. So this is going to be a very positive time for one and all. I'll be sharing my insights on Sun and Saturn combination also when we move further on. So that is also a very important one. Then we do have Mars in the sign of Taurus, which is there from a long time, and it is going to be there till the 13th of March. Mars is going to be entering Mrigasira Nakshatra, actually, on the 25th of February. Until then, it is going to be in Rohini Nakshatra, so Moon's Nakshatra. So it is going to be very rapid, the results are going to be fast, quick during this time. So you must actually make the best use of this Rohini transit also. So see where your Rohini Nakshatra is in the chart, and then see Mrigasira Nakshatra. If at all you have any prominent planets in these nakshatras, they'll be working more. In Mrigasira, you will be really thinking about doing things in a very speedy manner. You want to do things which give you immediate instant results. So that's for a month's time. So it's good for you. And maybe I'll be making a separate video of the same. Of course, I do make all the separate videos. Mercury has been in Sagittarius sign from a long time, and now it's going to be entering the Capricorn sign. So from the 7th of February, it's going to be till the 27th of February in Capricorn, and will be conjunct Saturn. So again, it's going to be very positive, and you're going to be very, very your communication with people is going to be very to the point and accurate, and in order. You're going to be very structured, in a way, because you and realistic, because Mercury is going to be in the sign ruled by Saturn, and you're going to be very organized and conservative in your speech. You should be. In fact, when Mercury is in Capricorn sign, when it enters the Aquarius sign, so it's good for careers and relationship, and starting some new startups, and some kind of investment planning can be done as well, and economy is going to improve, and people are going to be more into education and starting something new, some new innovations. Venus is going to be in Aquarius sign, which is already there till the 15th of February, and is conjunct Saturn, and then will again be moving into it's an Arohi Graha. And I must tell you that Mercury is an Avarohi Graha, because it is moving towards the sign of debilitation, Pisces. So plan everything well. You're going to be very calculative now, and then suddenly you become very non-calculative when it is in the Pisces sign. So in the sign of Aquarius, this Venus is going to be quite you're going to be very devoted, and to your friends, to your circle you move around in. People are going to be conversing with people more, and they're going to be very broad-minded. Their socializing is going to be very friendly also. When it is moving into the sign of Pisces, of course, this is the time when you will be showing your unconditional love to people. Love amongst people is going to increase, and you're going to be more into sacrificing and forgiving. And this is the time when you should be actually getting involved in those areas even more, where you don't think about the past much. Forgive and move further, move on. All right, so this is from 15th of February till the 12th of March. Jupiter is going to be changing nakshatras. As I said, it's going to be in the Revati nakshatra, which is again a very, very, very positive nakshatra, which this is going to be transiting through. And also, Revati nakshatra, you will plan everything very well. You will think of growth, and you will be very much involved in acquiring more knowledge. Now you're more into the enthusiasm is going to be very high and charged up when this Jupiter is going to be conjunct Venus in the sign of Pisces. A very beautiful combination which is happening, and you're going to be quite involved in your spiritual pursuits. You're going to be quite good at your words with people, and you're going to be very empathetic as well. You should be, in fact, and very friendly and humanitarian, towards others. That will help you also improve as a person. And your judgment will improve when Jupiter is in Revati. So you should be more spiritually inclined. Spiritual wisdom is going to be there. So it's a very positive time, in fact. And also, I must tell you that Jupiter and Saturn are going to be conjunct in the Navamsa. Now, what is Navamsa? When a planet is transiting through a Rashi, a particular sign, it's at 30-degree span. So we are bifurcating it, or we can divide it into 9 divisions, 3 degrees, 20 minutes each division. The nakshatra is of 13 degrees, 20 minutes span, 1 nakshatra. So we further divide it and we get 4 padas, 4 divisions. So in particular sign, we have 9 navmanshas. That is why it is called Navmansha, 9 divisions of the Rashi. All right. So when we come down, we break it. So in Revati Nakshatra, when Jupiter is going to be, so it's going to be transiting through the Libra and Scorpio Navamansha, and Saturn is also going to be in Libra Navamansha till the 14th of February, and Scorpio Navamansha from 14th to the February till the 14th of March. And Jupiter is going to be in the Libra Navamansha till the 9th of February, and will be in Scorpio Navamansha from the 9th to the 24th of February, and then moves into the Sagittarius Navamansha. So that's how we have to see, because then these people will be feeling the results. Libra people, Scorpio people, some positive energy will be felt now, because it's like a double transit. And whenever there is a Jupiter and Saturn combination coming in to play, definitely it is not just the Rashi chart. We should see in the Navamansha also, when they're getting activated, any kind of work which is stagnant or which you're not feeling the momentum, now that is going to get the momentum. So it is going to be very, very positive for one and all. Saturn is going to be Combust, which is called the Tara Asta. That is when Saturn will be very close to the Sun in the Aquarius sign, and they're going to be conjoined. So that is from the 5th of February till the 13th of March. So for 36 days, Saturn is going to be Combust. So it's good for the people who are running through their Sadisati, who are running through their Kantaka Shani or the Ashtama Shani, that is the Daya. So if you're feeling negative results, so with the Saturn combustion, you will feel a little better and relieved. But do understand that any planet which is combust loses its sheen. So it is supposed to give a very erratic kind of results, because that sheen, that shine that we get from Sun. So any planet which is moving away from Sun is retrograde, and when it's close to the Sun, it gets burnt out. So the Saturn is getting burnt out when it is with the Sun. So now what is happening here, it is going to be behaving more because of Sun's presence, or Sun's energy will be predominant whenever there is a combustion process going on in the sky. So that is something which, you have to figure out yourself. If you're getting good results till now, so you will get bad results or mixed kind of results, or the vice versa. So that is dependent on completely on your personal horoscope. All right. And Saturn and Sun will be conjunct together. When they are conjunct together, it's a time for higher responsibility. You have to really work very hard. There are certain business obligations, some kind of serious commitments that you should be actually getting into. Any kind of promotions, or whatever the layoffs are happening. So people will get little better, quite better, quite a lot would be towards the progressive moves. So this is definitely a very positive time for you, and gives you isolating energies also. Or maybe you'll be working more now, and you'll be very there can be slackness in your energy levels if you are too overworked, because Saturn is burnt out. Saturn is what masses. So the authorities will have complications with the masses. So if you are at a seniority position, if you are a senior or a leader yourself, then this might give you some kind of complications with the juniors or your subordinates. So you have to be a little careful about that. And health also you have to be considering and taking care of, because you are more involved into getting recognition, and you forget what exactly the team members are saying. So that is something that you have to work through as well. And we do have Rahu transiting through after a long time into the Ashwini Nakshatra. So from Feb 6th to the 29th of November, because I take the true nodes, so this is going to be a long transit, 4 padas in the sign of Aries in Ashwini Nakshatra. So there is an exchange forming between Ketu and Rahu Nakshatras. So that means that Ketu is going to be in Rahu's Nakshatra and Rahu in Ketu's Nakshatra. So now you're going to be spiritually and mentally and materially very, very charged up both ways, because it should not be causing a tug of war. So you have to see what you want, or how you can manage things well, how you can do how you can satisfy both the realms, both the energies together. So you have to work through your spiritual growth, as well as be in the dharma and the moksha, both together will be working. We do have full moon and the new moon, which is happening on the 4th and the 5th. That is the full moon, and these are the India timings. So 19th, 20th, we have the new moon. So any kind of remedies that I give, they're basically based on the full moon and the new moons, because that's the time when you feel the energies the maximum, because this is actually going to be giving you a lot of mental turmoil or mental inclinations even more. So you have to make certain decisions. You get little go haywire, or you make wrong choices and decisions, or you get very agitated also. So if at all you have a weak moon, you should keep something in white by your bedside on these dates when it is starting, when the full moon is beginning or the new moon is beginning. That is why I always mention, sorry, this is not the Kartika, this is the Amavasya only. So you have to see the beginning time. So you can put it in the night by your bedside, and in the morning you can donate it to anybody, or to a priest, or to a needy person. So that you have to do only, for the moon, anything in white, anything in silver, so that you can just put it in the bedside, and in the morning just donate, and you will feel so much better. Believe in me, it's such a beautiful remedy, and it has helped many. All right. So I think I have mentioned all of it. So Jupiter, Mars, Rahu, yeah, everything is mentioned. So now we move on to the predictive. So let's start with the predictions. Check the ascendant, moon, or no, it's and, sorry. You have to check all of it. And Dasha sign Vise predictions. So what it means is that if suppose you're born in the Dasha of Venus and your natal Venus is in Virgo, make Virgo your first house and check the transits from Virgo as well. Suppose you're born with the Gemini ascendant or a Libra ascendant, so you have to see ascendant, or if your moon MO is written in some other sign like Scorpio or Sagittarius, so you have to check from those for sure. Alongside, check your Dasha sign Vise also, because this is going to be really very, very important. Did I say Venus is going to get debilitated? No, I said that Mercury is moving into the sign of, see, can you see Venus is going to get exalted in Pisces? Somebody is writing this. I said that Mercury is going to be moving into, it is an Avarohi Graha. It is going to be getting debilitated after 16th of March. That's what I said. Maybe you got a little confused because of that. All right. Because I'm just looking at the chat also simultaneously. So that's what. And now we move on to the predictive of the sign wise. Let me share the screen with you all. I hope it's sharing. And we move on to the predictive. So these are live sessions. In case you have any kind of delays or lags, please pardon me for that. So let's start with the predictive. So let's start with Aries first. So for Aries natives, this month is actually going to be giving you a lot of energy to do your jobs properly, and you're going to be solving some problems also. You have to put a lot of effort to get rid of the issues that you're going through. Let me see what dates I've given. It's 2022, so I have to change the date. Sorry about that. That's the reason I was thinking why Saturn is in the, yeah. All right. Okay, so for Aries natives, now Aries predictions start. So for Aries natives, Mars is going to be in Rohini Nakshatra, and then it's going to be moving into Mriksara. So double the impact of Mars will be there. So you have to, first of all, take care of your relationships. You have to take care of your health also. It's very good time if you have to finish the unfinished. It's a beautiful month for you because Venus is also going to be exalted, which is your second and the seventh lord. Very good for relationships, travels. If you're planning any investments also, this is a good time to do so. Any kind of yoga exercises, they are going to be actually helping you improve your health as well. In case you have been planning any kind of elevation at the place of work, this is a very good time for getting that as well. Maybe some promotion on card, or maybe, it could be that you start new projects. It's a very good month for putting your, your plans into action. Now you're going to be getting that enthusiasm also. If you are into some kind of leadership programs or education programs, so you're going to be taking them up very well, and it's going to be very good for acquiring more knowledge also. In case you want to enroll yourself in some courses or something, that is going to be actually very positive for you. Any kind of change of residence is also evident. You can go ahead with that. Children might be moving away from you, maybe some kind of distant relationship, or maybe they are going to be shifting out from the place where you are, and they're going to be actually giving you that support as well. Maybe they're going to be joining some work, some new assignment, and then it's going to be helpful for you as well. All right. Some professional trips on cards will be fruitful for you. In case you are you have set your goals, or maybe you're going to be having some meetings, some projects, working through some presentations, so you're going to be actually moving ahead with it. See, the outer planets are not going to be changing signs. Saturn has already shifted out from Capricorn to Aquarius. Rahu and Ketu are not changing, and Jupiter is also not changing. So what changes we are anticipating is Jupiter entering the Revati Nakshatra. So you have to be following this is a good month for you, in fact, because Jupiter in Revati, and then it is going to be transiting through the signs of Capricorn and Aquarius also. So this is a very good start for new startups, any kind of collaborations from the overseas also. This is a good month for doing so. Especially the latter half is going to be good for investments. So in case you have to go in for some parking of funds somewhere, fixing them, or some kind of investment planning which is going on already, so you're going to be actually implementing them as well. So very positive time for you for that reason. Health issues, of course, you have to do some yoga practices as well. That'll help you. And also chant Hanuman mantras, or you can chant or recite Hanuman Chalisa as well. That's something which is the safest, recitation. Coming to the Taurus sign. For Taurus natives, I have to change the sign. Okay, 1 second. For Taurus natives, this month is very good for you because your Lagnesh is going to get exalted, and that is going to be moving into your 11th house. So very positive for you in case you want to go in for some kind of investment, some kind of new projects, you want to join some new places, and also you're going to be doing well in your love life. This is a very positive time in case you're looking for some completion or closure. If you're thinking that this relationship is not working, so you're now going to be actually changing your perspective towards the relationship also, and this is going to be more creative energy that you'll be actually attaining and acquiring, or maybe you'll be getting in touch with your own self, the gravity that you have been struggling with. Now there is a lot of concentration, and you're going to be getting that kind of support from your subordinates also. Health wise, you have to avoid a lot of workload because it is going to be very stressful. Saturn is transiting your Kendra, some kind of changes, overworking. That is something which you have to be taking good care of. That is why you can which can lead to your health issues, digestive problems, and also there can be problems related to your ear or eye also. So make sure that you are looking into all these areas very responsibly. You don't have to ignore your health issues. go to the doctor. If at all you feel there is some uneasiness, please visit the doctor on time. Also, there can be some kind of opportunity which is waiting or knocking at the door. Just be receptive. This can lead to a bigger perspective, bigger change in the future. And there is a possibility that you're going to be having some kind of changes in your looks, in your persona as well. Maybe you're going to be, talking in a very different manner. You're going to be learning to talk. You're going to be enhancing your skills so that, you can expand in your career as well. So it is going to be simultaneously helping you grow as well. You need to relax. You need to travel. You need to just be with your partner, or maybe, you can just make sure that the partner is relaxed or not overworked. There can be some complications which you can have during the Mars ingress in Mrigashira. There can be a tug of war, whether you should be in this relationship or not, or maybe you will be losing out on your temper often. So that you have to be taking care of. I've given the dates in the initial summary part. You can just simply go and hear that as well. You can have some spiritual encounters, or with the spiritual gurus you can come across, and then you can enhance your spirituality as well. Student natives are definitely going to be coming across after, especially 7th of February. You're going to be feeling quite charged up now. You're going to be getting your results if you're waiting for them, or you're going to be appearing for some competitive exams. So you're going to be successful. Just make sure that Ketu is in your 6th house. So you have to be very cautiously conveying things to your colleagues, and your health checks also you have to be considering very, very carefully. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. If at all I'm missing out on something, please let me know. Maybe, I just didn't touch the court cases and litigation and all. That I'll be doing that as well. So for Gemini natives, this month is very good for you for a couple of reasons. You are not going to be doing things superficially now. You're going to be taking everything very cautiously, and you're going to be considering everything very carefully. You're not, to start with, it is like, you're communicative, you're going to be starting some new things, but then there is some slackness, some sluggishness, some delays, or there can be some kind of lack of enthusiasm. So that will also fade away after the second week. You will start feeling a little better. You'll be starting to gearing up and doing things and improving on the areas of your weaknesses. Maybe there are certain things that you are lacking, but you need that kind of support, or you need to introspect. So when you introspect, you give some time to yourself, that alone time which is required. So that something is going to happen. So you should focus more on on your inner self, how you can just be successful, what you should be doing, how you can improvise on yourself. So all that is going to happen also. But at the same time, you have to be spending some alone time so that you can be a little better off. Venus is going to be in your 9th and 10th houses. So definitely this is a very important transit for your relationships. New relationships can start, or maybe, the old relationships will end. And there is a new beginning also. There are certain emotional challenges because Ketu is there. So you have to be careful about that. You don't have to get carried away and make decisions in impulse. It might be that you are not going to be getting that kind of response from the other person. That other person might be or maybe your significant half is not responding the way you expect. So it could be the cold response that you're getting, and then you just feel that disconnection. So you have to put the effort. You have to be connecting again with that partner rather than just ignoring what the other person is feeling. So there can be that you are hurting that person, not knowingly, but you are hurting that person, and you're not able to get that kind of balancing impact. You're going to be feeling quite lucky. Of course, Venus is there, so maybe some new projects coming your way, travel plans, maybe with your partner, or maybe with your people who are going to be giving you that kind of knowledge for learning. The learning process is on, and you're going to be maybe acquiring more knowledge while traveling, or you're going to be traveling for work as well as your education. So for student natives also, this is a good month, and two planets are forming there is two Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga, which is forming for you in the Kendra when two planets are there, Jupiter and Venus. So there are two Pancha Mahapurusha Yogas which are forming. So this is a very beautiful time for you. Malavya Yoga is also very, 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 very strong yoga. So you have to actually, now go in for that kind of overhauling in case there is a stagnancy. So you have to just push yourself to move forward, and you're going to be. There are certain people at the place of work who are going to be supportive of you, and you're going to be gaining that kind of momentum also. You're going to be getting a little better in your health also. Any kind of hasty decisions might just be bringing you back. So you have to be very, very cautious about that. And any kind of emotional challenges, if you are feeling at the place of work, you will be coming out of that as well. Any kind of challenges that you have been going through. So this is going to be a good time. In case you feel that, your connection with the overseas people is, not that cordial, or you feel because Sun is in your 8th house. So it could be that, your work-wise, you're not gaining that kind of momentum. Whenever Sun is in the 8th house, this is actually the lean phase of your life, but you learn a lot. You meet certain people who teach you. In case it's a contradictory statement that you're receiving from the other side, or there are people who are criticizing you, take it in a stride. Because Sun is in your 8th house, it can so happen that, you're not getting that kind of accolades or appreciation that you are expecting. So that is something which you have to accept as well. When you're taking the appreciations, then you should also accept the criticism. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this month is, to start with, you have a Mars also changing the nakshatra. Jupiter is changing the nakshatra, and we have Rahu changing the nakshatra also. For you, these are very important transits because they're happening in back-to-back houses. Like Jupiter is in the 9th, Rahu is in the 10th, Mars is in the 11th, and Saturn is in the 8th. So many changes when are happening, that means there is a lot of energy at the workplace. You have to do a lot of work. You have to work through your relationships also. It is going to be a difficult time as far as your relationship question is concerned, new relationship, if you're thinking of starting or meeting people. It could be a problematic phase if you are running through a court case, if you have to sue somebody. It can be a little difficult for you for that. But there are certain potential timings which are going to elevate you. Success is coming your way at the place of work. But at the same time, you have to put effort in the right direction. Jupiter and Venus are going to be in your 9th house. Definitely a very positive time. You can plan your journeys. You can learn more. You can go in for the examinations, or maybe you want to shift out from the place where you are, or some kind of career enhancement is also applicable and possible here. This is also the time when, you have to maybe work a lot. You have to do multitasking. It's like, you're doing many things at a time. So focus on completion of one thing and then start the other one. That's the remedy for you, of course. Saturn is in the 8th house. It doesn't mean that it's going to be bad, because it's in Dhanishta Nakshatra, and Dhanishta Nakshatra Lord is also well positioned in the 11th house. So this is a good time for your investment planning, your relationship with your friends. You're going to be weeding away all the relationship which you really feel are toxic. So this is the time when you will be getting through the negatives and you will be shining then. Okay. So there has to be some positive change that you can anticipate at the workplace as well as at home. Workload is going to increase, but at the same time, you'll be getting all the support also. So this is not going to be a deteriorating phase. It is going to be getting better. All your endeavors are going to be checked and performances are going to be appreciated for sure. Any kind of difficulties that you have already been facing in love relationships or any kind of new relationship, so that definitely is going to be getting little on the leaner side. So you have to be more stable rather than losing your patience and cool. As it is, Sun is also going to be in your 8th house and Saturn is going to get combust. So you might feel that there is there are certain secrets which are being revealed at the workplace, or people are, you're getting to see the true colors of people. So you feel quite hurt also. It might be that, you were expecting certain things or projects to go through, and they are on a halt. So you feel quite frustrated. But it is definitely a good time for starting a new business, any kind of new startup, or communicating your mind to others. Speak your mind, presentation, or any kind of, any kind of meeting that is very essential and very, it's a huge one and an important one, a significant one. You're going to be actually getting into that, like you're preparing for it. So you have to spend a lot of time in that, and you have to invest long hours in working as well. Student natives are going to be doing well. As I said, for the litigation and all, it is not a very good phase. Maybe you will get some decision, but starting litigation is not a good idea. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So whatever I am telling you, the advice, it means that you're going to be, there are the remedies also. So please follow them. So for Leo natives, Sun is going to be the ruler of your sign, is going to be in your 6th and the 7th houses this month. And Saturn, being the ruler of the 7th, is going to get combust. So you have to, first thing first, you have to take care of your relationship this month. It can be that there is unnecessary argument, unnecessary misunderstanding, which is causing a lot of pain to you, or it's unknowingly you're hurting your partner, or your partner is feeling that there is lack of cordiality. So that misunderstanding that you're going through, you have to work through it as well. There can be that you are having a lot of perspective, change the perspective. There is a lack of chemistry and bonding because of some stupid argument or stupid misunderstanding. So just sort it out. You will realize towards the end of the day that, oh, it was not worth it. Oh, it was just nothing. And we were just making a mountain hill out of a mole. So you will just be, getting into that positive perspective towards the end of the day for sure. Any kind of, if you want to plan your startups, any kind of business, meeting influential people during this month definitely is on cards, especially after the 15th or after the 13th of February. That's the time when you will be meeting many people and bigger influential people also. Any kind of family members, family reunions will be a good idea also. Rahu is going to be in the Ashwini Nakshatra, and Ketu is in Swati. So there is an exchange between the nakshatras also. So any travel plans, anything to do with your education, acquiring more knowledge spiritually, growing spiritually is a good time. In case you want to go in for some, retreat, or you want to seek nirvana or anything, where you feel that you are into that zone where you zone out from the material realms. So this is a good month for that as well, especially after the 6th of February, because Rahu is going to be changing the nakshatras after that. And also, you have to be maintaining a positive attitude, because, your partner might be very indifferent towards you, or maybe people around you are very indifferent. So you have to change your perspective. You have to change your, persona. You have to accept, because, there can be the people are just, betraying you or backstabbing you. So all that you have to work through as well. And you have to be very patient. Instead of losing your cool and temper, you should be more patient, actually, and your colleagues, your subordinates, your bosses, they are going to be actually appreciating you. You're going to be putting a lot of effort, and it's going to be paid off. You are going to be focusing more on the goals that you have set this month. And this is a beautiful time for starting something new also, as I said. Venus is going to be in your 8th house, going to be triggering all the, the physical acts, and you're going to be involved in more of the physical relationship with your partner. And this is going to reveal certain things also. Some secrets are going to be revealed. So you're going to be actually getting involved in those zones where you learn more. So learning more doesn't only mean negatives, but you will be thinking of growth also. You're going to be changing your perspective towards others and people as well. Litigation on cards, in case you have to throw away or weed away all the negatives from your life, you have to work on yourself. You have to change your perspective. This is the time when you will be getting those kinds of meeting those kinds of people who are actually pulling you down. So you have to actually be very strong. Mercury is going to be changing 2 signs, like it's going to be in Capricorn and then will be moving into Aquarius from the 27th of February. So this is also the time when, you can start up some new business. Children can move away from you to the foreign lands. Future prospects are bright for investments, making money out of money. So this is a good time for you. In fact, you should use this because money is going to enhance as well. Some upliftment is also quite likely, or maybe you're going to be planning to write a book, publish a book, or meet people who are very intellectually inclined and you are wanting to discuss certain things which uplift you as well. So acquire more knowledge. That's the key for you, and that's the remedy for you. And you should also chant Om Grini Suryaya Namaha Om. Let me write it for you. Om Grini Suryaya Namaha. So you should actually chant this for 108 times every day, or you can chant it on Sundays and Thursdays at least. All right. This is a very, very positive chant and mantra and common mantra. Everybody can chant. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, Mercury is going to be changing 2 signs. It's going to be from Sagittarius to Capricorn, and then from Capricorn to the 6th house, that is Aquarius. And Sun is also going to be changing signs. Venus is going to get exalted. So everything looks good, from the face of it, because things are moving towards better now for you. As far as your children is concerned, as far as your communication with your better half or with your partner, or starting a new relationship is concerned, or any kind of business plans that were on hold, now you're going to be also getting a little better, and it's going to uplift you as well. Mercury is going to be in your 6th house from the 27th of February onwards till the 16th of March. So that's the time when you will be starting some new fitness regime. You should be organizing yourself. This is the time when you should be thinking about communication very seriously. Some new innovative ideas will be coming in, running through your mind, and you will be putting them into action also. And Venus is going to be exalted in your 7th house, and this is forming a 2 Pancha Mahapurusha yogas also. So very, very strong horoscope it becomes, because you will be getting into a new relationship, new startup, or meeting more people. You'll be more communicative, and this will give you some new future prospects to rise and grow as well. At the same time, you should be avoiding any kind of litigation, any kind of loans, and be careful about the people who are talking behind your back. You should be very cautious about how you can, manage and deal with those kinds of people, instead of talking against them or mixing with them. So stay away from them. That'll be good for you. And also there is a possibility that you change your place, change your job also. Take care of your health, because Sun and Saturn are going to be, and Saturn is going to be Combust also. So Sun and Saturn are going to be in your 6th house, is going to be giving you some prolonged health issues, chronic health disease. So you have to be cautious about that. Though Sun is there, Sun is going to be giving you good treatment also. Sun is Dhanvantri after all. So you should actually be taking good care of your health. Don't ignore it. You might be becoming very careless about your health because of the Rahu and Saturn also combination, because Saturn is looking at this Rahu. So you might become very careless about your health. So go in for the checkups, timely checkups. Don't ignore that. Also, Mars is going to be in the Nakshatra of Mars. Of course, that's happening towards the 25th of February, and 25th of February till the 27th of March is going to be in the in the Mriksara Nakshatra. So before that, it's going to be in Rohini, and Rohini's Nakshatra Lord is Moon. Moon and Mars are very compatible. So this is the time when everything will be very quick. Luck is by your side. Luck is going to favor you. Any kind of fulfillment of desires that you're expecting will be done. Any kind of, conception or any kind of childbirth or travel plans or meeting the right kind of people or acquiring knowledge, all that is going to be definitely very much favorable. So anything that you want to start now is going to be definitely favorable for you. But take care of your, be cool, take care of your mental setup. Don't lose your cool, when you're thinking of good things, then why talk about the wrong and the bad things? So that is something which you can also work on. For you, actually, the best is to do Ganesha chants. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. I say Gang because it is from the navel. So navel is the Brahma, then comes Vishnu, and then comes Shiv. So we must chant not Gam. We should say Gang. Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. All right. That's the reason I always say so. I'm going to be writing it. Don't worry, because everybody then says why you don't write it. Om Gang Ganapataye. And we have Shiv Mahashivratri also this month. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. All right. So chant it every day 100 times. If you can't, then chant for at least 21 times. All right. Daily. This is going to help you. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. All right. Yeah. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. All right. For Libra natives, it's a beautiful month for you because your, Lagnesh is going to get exalted. Although it is exalting in the 6th house, which is the place where it debilitates, but still, this is not a bad time because, it is as compared to the time that you have been facing till now, it is comparatively a good time that you're heading to. So in Aquarius till the 15th of February, and then it moves into the Pisces sign, exaltation sign, from the 15th of February till the 12th of March. So definitely you have to plan everything well, organize everything, make the best use of this time in case you're looking for some changes in your life, related to your relationship and your work also. You have to organize, but, you have to be very, very organized. And in case you're waiting for some results, some competition, so this is also going to be very, very favorable time for you, and you're going to be getting the favorable result also. Any kind of endeavors that you're putting and you're not getting the results, you will be getting those as well. Avoid any kind of arguments, because Mars is in the 8th house and it's going to be looking at your 2nd house as well from there, and the 3rd. So communication gap comes in when, Mars is looking there. So you become very agitated at times on small and frivolous issues. So you have to keep a check. Ketu is as it is transiting over your 1st house. So you will have some kind of issues related to your speech with your family members, with the people, friends. So you have to be taking good care of yourself. Also, you are supposed to take care of your health, because indigestion, wrong food, ordering food from outside, and, eating a lot of junk food is also evident. Rahu is in the 7th, Mars is in the 8th. So all this is also taking a toll on your health. So you must take care of yourself and your health. Also, it's going to be giving you some, complication with your friends or the community you move around in, because Mars is going to be looking at your 11th house. The Venus is going to be conjunct Jupiter. It's still a big time saving grace, but with your friends, you have to be a little cautious. What do you speak? What do you convey? There are certain, timings that, you're going to be spending long hours at the workplace. So you have to also be very, you're workaholic, and you have to take care of your health also. Don't over stress. You're getting too much of workload. People are just going on, your seniors, your colleagues, they're just misusing your, your gullible nature maybe, and, you're just giving in and you're just piling on all the work to you. So that is something that you have to be, you have to draw a line. Let people not take you for granted. So just do what you are supposed to do. All right. Being good is good to a certain point. Don't move beyond that. All right. Any kind of travel plans is also going to be culminating, and it's going to be really making you fresh. So go take a break and rejuvenate yourself. And also, that much needed break is coming your way. So you should plan everything accordingly. And you must actually be taking good care of your mental setup as well, because you're too burnt out. So you need a break any which ways. You need a break as well as a change. For you, it's a must. And any kind of litigation or anything that is also going to get resolved, and very amicably, because we have two benefic planets in the 6th house. So this is also going to be leading to some health issues, though it might just aggravate the health issues, but it is going to cure you in case you have any chronic diseases, any kind of health issues, as I said, and any kind of litigation, if you are entrapped in, also will be decided in your favor. Not to worry. Mercury is going to be transiting your Kendra, 4th house, and then 5th house. So that is also going to be giving you some changes, at the home front, or maybe you'll be changing your, overdoing your, redoing your place where you live. And connection with your children is going to improve, and your children are going to be traveling overseas, maybe for or you yourself are going to be traveling for education, quite likely. And it is also a good time for childbirth, in case you're planning one. All right. Also, one more thing, the best remedy for you is, if you can, do for the needy, if you can just donate something to them on a Sunday or on a Tuesday. If you can do something about it, it is definitely going to help you. You should donate something in red, or, some red lentils, if you can donate, or if you can just chant the Saraswati chants, that is also going to help you. Lakshmi, Sri Suktam, or some kind of chant which is very comfortable for you to recite, related to the Devi, goddess Lakshmi or goddess Saraswati. That will really help you. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this month, you have a Mars, which is looking at your Lagna. So definitely very, very strong time to make decisions. And Mars is going to be moving into its own Nakshatra also this month. So you are heading to a little clashy period with your partner or with the people around you, but at the same time, you should channelize this energy towards making the things work in your favor. Because, when you have a lot of energy, you should actually channelize it towards better, towards good things, or where the energy is required, rather than wasting it in argumentative, spree, or, some kind of fights, or unnecessary quarrels. So it's better that you switch from that to another place. So if your energy is channelized, or maybe if you can work out, you can sweat it out, things will get better. That is something which you should be doing also. And there is a likelihood that with your colleagues and with your with your partner, you will have some kind of chemistry and bonding, which is going to get stronger in the future. So you should actually make the best use of this time in getting into that zone of compromising or adjusting and making things work. Saturn is also going to be in the Kendra, and Mars is also in the Kendra. So you must take care of your feet region. You must take care of your bones. There can be some pains that you are experiencing. So you should have your vitamins properly. And anything to do with your relationship, if you have any kind of sluggishness, or, you feel that there is a lot of argument which is taking place, misunderstanding. So this is the month when you should actually work more on your relationship. You will get that result also in your favor, in case you feel that there is some hope left. Okay. Rahu is in your 6th house, so don't break up in your relationship because it's a ruler is in the 7th house. The dispositor lord of Rahu is in the 7th. So you have to take care of your relationship. I'm a little worried about you because, you become very, you see, Scorpio natives are what, they are very, very silent. Even if they are very agitated from inside, they will not show. So what you have to do is you have to be very calm. At the same time, don't sulk. Okay, speak up. So it'll help you. Mercury is, as it is, going to be transiting your 3rd house. So communication is the key. The more you communicate, the better you get. It's like that. And your financials also get better. That's definitely, something which is linked. So you have to pay attention to your communication with the people around you, how you can improvise on your relationships. And in case you want to change your place, your job, so this month you can do that as well, because Jupiter and Venus are also going to be in your trine house. So that is something which will give you that support from your colleagues, from your partner, as well as your luck is by your side. So in case you want to go in for those, that optimism is going to be at its peak, when Venus and Jupiter combine in and they join in the 5th house of yours. That is happening from the 15th of February. So again, very positive time. And you should actually focus on physical activities more, work out, and spend more time, where you can channelize your energies during this time, and meditate, yoga. That is also a very important thing to do. It'll help you. I'm getting messages also. I'm so sorry. Let me silent it. Yeah. So what exactly is happening? What else is happening here is that it's good for children, childbirth, and anything that you have to do. See, Venus is your 12th lord. So sending off your children away from you is a good idea for overseas education or university. If you want to send your child away from you for education, this is a good time. And in case you have to start anything new, any new business or anything to do with your, future. So this is future business prospects or startups or something, then that is also going to happen, and it's positive for you, of course. All right. And Mercury is going to be well positioned in the 4th house. And of course, you will be working from home maybe during that time. That is happening from the 27th of February, though, till the 16th of March. So work from home, or maybe something to do with your change in your perspective towards your work and your job. Maybe you will be thinking out of the box. Some new ideas will be coming into your mind, and you will be innovative. So make the best use of these timings, which actually are helping you grow as a person, as well as spiritually and mentally also, materially also. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, we do have a very beautiful combination which is happening in your Kendra. That is, Jupiter and Venus are going to be conjoining in the Kendra. Panchamahapurusha yogas are forming in the Kendra. So a very beautiful time for the ones who have never experienced the Panchamahapurusha yoga. So the ones who were born with Panchamahapurusha yoga, this is the double impact, and it is going to uplift you. You're going to be attaining more knowledge. You're going to be acquiring more wisdom now. You will be doing things in a very refined manner. You're going to be meeting people who are going to be uplifting you. Financially, you're going to be uplifting yourself, as well as spiritually. This is a progressive period. Avoid arguments. That's something that you have to be taking care of, because Mars is going to be looking at your 1st house also. And it's going to be in Mriksara Nakshatra, its own Nakshatra as well. Any kind of, mental imbalance that you have been feeling because of the outside influences, that is going to get leveled up. You're going to be getting a little better. You're going to be understanding people more. Okay, that person did this, so I must actually understand that person. So all that is going on in your head, and you're going to be actually, getting better with the passage of time. Sun is going to be in your 2nd and the 3rd houses this month. So this is also going to be giving you clarity clarity in communication, clarity in your understanding people also. Eat right kind of food. Any decision that requires a lot of courage, now is the time you will be making such bold decisions. It's going to be actually giving you that space and time and that kind of energy also. So make the best use of, and be sporty, be into that zone where you are actually working out a lot and sweating it out. It's going to help you. You must actually work through these things, more, and you should be more involved in the physical, activities. Organize yourself and your relationships also. You will definitely get better with time. Also, there is a possibility of house change, place change, job change. Any kind of upliftment is definitely on cards, and it's going to be giving you that, that growth ultimately. So you have to be involved in activities which keep you busy. Actually, you're not paying attention to the details. So now is the time you should pay attention to the details and don't ignore them, so that those details only will help you understand the other future prospects. There are certain things which you're ignoring maybe, so you have to pay attention to that. Maybe somebody who is actually behind your back is saying something or doing something which you are ignoring or you're not paying attention to. So this is the time you will get that clarity. Sun is going to be in your third house. It's going to illuminate that house, and you're going to be very, very clear about your surroundings. So make the best use of this month, and go ahead with your relationships, improvement in your relationship in case you have anything to do with that. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, Saturn is going to be in your second house, and so is Venus to start with, and then Venus moves into an exaltation place of third house. See, you have your Yogakara Graha is Venus. You have a very strong Yogakara Graha Venus now because it's exalting. It's going to be exalted this month from the 15th onwards. So anything to do with your relationship, anything to do with your startups, anything to do with your work, amendment of your environment, this is the time to do so. Any kind of changes that you want to make towards better, you should be doing that. Put the effort in the right direction and you will get it. It's like you're just touching anything and it's turning into gold. It's like that phase for you right now. So make the best use of your and channelize your energies towards better, towards growth. You're going to be traveling, maybe you're learning something new, you're going to be meeting right kind of people who are going to be giving you right kind of advice. So keep your eyes and ears open, be receptive. Also, there is a possibility of sending your children off to the overseas places for studies, or maybe they're going to be changing their jobs and they're getting attached to the MNCs, or they're going to be going away from you overseas for work. So something like that is also on cards. But have a good bonding and good relationship with your child, because it's going to be giving you helping you also simultaneously. Maybe when you work through the relationship, it is like balancing both. It's not that it is just one way thing. It is going to be, of course, mutual. So you should put a little extra effort. Children maybe are grown up and they need your advice and your support. So understand and give them that support. In case you're going in for some progeny, childbirth, so you have to be taking care of your health also during this time. At the place of work, there are people who are conspiring against you, and that's the reason you don't feel like going to the workplace. You feel that they are just everything is so superficial, and people are not giving you that kind of due, that respect and that kind of that kind of recognition. So you feel quite uneasy because of that, and you feel that you're not being recognized, your work is not being acknowledged. So all that is happening, but at the same time, you are going to be getting those kinds of avenues opening which you have not expected and which you don't even know what's coming. So be receptive and open to the bigger picture, because it's the time when you will be actually expanding and understanding the deeper realms of life. Okay, nothing superficial. Everything is going to be very deep and everything is going to be very clear. So this is the time when you should be utilizing, this is the month you should be utilizing to focus your energies. Rahu is going to be changing Nakshatra, Ketu is in Swati, there's an exchange. So you are going to be getting that clarity now. You're going to be getting that closure. Okay, I have started something, now I'm going to be ending it. Material and spiritual realms, they are going to get balanced out. So this is a beautiful time actually, with this Rahu Ketu energy. I feel that there is a lot of, lots in store, for balancing things out now, quitting, okay? Sun is going to be in your first house and then the second. So you have to take care of your ego clashes, with people, with your family members. And there will be a lot of clarity about what you want to do about your financials. You'll park your funds well, you will do things, inheritances, anything to do with your, food habits. You're going to be changing now. Your perspective is going to be changing. Your way of working is going to change. So that is something which you have to also work through. You're going to be changing everything because of that effort. So put that effort in the right direction. Jupiter and Venus are in your third house. It's definitely going to be giving you that right kind of channel. All right. So utilize it and definitely it's going to be working through. And the best remedy that I can give you is chant something to do with Devi, Devi chants, Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi or Goddess Saraswati. That is going to help you. You'll get a lot many on the YouTube. So do the Saraswati chants. It's going to help you. It's going to give you more wisdom. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. Now everybody will say that I'm rushing up. Aquarius. I try to give same time, but it doesn't happen that way, that equal distribution. All right, for Aquarius natives, Saturn is going to be, of course, in your first house. Venus is going to be there till the 15th of February and then moves into the exaltation place. Your Yogakara Graha is going to be in your second house, definitely very, very positive because it's connecting with the second and the 11th Lord. Fulfillment of desires and fulfillment of your whatever you have laid the foundation for till now, your goal setting. So you're going to be actually working through that and you're going to be getting the success. The success rate is going to increase now. Related to your financials, related to your travels, related to your relationships, you're now going to be forming a good connection with people also. You're going to be meeting people, running through the projects that you have been. So this is a very foundational phase for you. You must understand there are planets which are actually forming a good connectivity. Though when there are malefics in the Kendras, there are changes. You must accept those changes and flow with the flow in the stride so that it actually gives you what the universe wants to give you, so that you are receptive and you're increasing, you're opening up to the horizon rather than confining yourself. Don't confine yourself. This is the time when you are going to be expanding and you're going to be actually exploring the other realms of life. Okay, this didn't work. Maybe I should work on another thing, or maybe the other way. You're working on another on one business, and then it doesn't work. So maybe you have to change the working. The business is correct, but you have to change your way of working. Maybe there is something amiss. That missing link you are going to be getting now. So this is definitely a very clear time and where it's going to give you that clarity, nothing superficial. Everything is actually in depth. So make the best use of it. Any kind of connection with the overseas people is also going to be helping you. You might be communicating more with the MNCs or targeting on your targets, and you're going to be tabbing the marketing, the way of marketing, which is an expansive one. So you're going to be connecting with those kind of people as well, wherein you meet the advertising people and those agents or something like that, which helps you grow. So work on those. The spiritual realms you should not leave, but you should stick on to that. How you can grow spiritually also, work on that. See what happens, in this day-to-day affairs, we are too much busy in our lives, material lives. So what about our spiritual growth? How are we working on that? So you have to spend some more time on yourself. Give yourself some lone time, that isolation. You should actually work on yourself. That will help you also. Good time for progeny, for childbirth, and also very good time for forming a connection with the people who actually are going to support you, who are going to be elevating you, who are going to be uplifting you. So you should actually meet those people who are going to be genuinely helping you out. All right. So the best remedy I can give you is do Sri Suktam. Sri Suktam or Lakshmi chants are very positive for you. They are going to be helpful for you. And if you want to donate, you should donate something in black, anything in black, any day. Don't worry about the days. All right. Any day you can distribute any thing in black. All right. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, Jupiter is going to be in your first house, and so is Venus, that is in the Kendra. It's forming us two Pancha Mahapurusha yogas, very positive. Hamsa Yoga and Malavya Yoga, very positive yogas. So this is going to be enhancing your understanding capacity. Who's who, what's happening around you, some new avenues opening up, new knowledge, new growth, new wisdom, acquiring more knowledge and wisdom. So this is the time when you should make the best use of your surroundings, what's happening in and around you. Don't get carried away with the people who influence you to make money through the wrong means or shorter route, they want to take you to. Don't get carried away. Don't get influenced because of that. But at the same time, you have to start with Mercury is also till the 7th of February in the Kendra, and Jupiter is in the Kendra. And from the 27th of February, Mercury is going to be in the Aquarius sign. So before that, 7th February to the 27th February, you have Mercury in your 10th house, 11th house. So this is the time when you should actually work on your investments. You should plan everything well. What exactly do you want? How you can make the best use of your surroundings and your financials, and how you can make the business proposals. This is the time when you will be making all those arrangements where you can grow. And changes coming your way, of course, anything to do with your foreign travels, foreign journeys, shifting towards the overseas places, that is also on cards if you're thinking of already. And very good time for acquiring knowledge, sending your children off to the overseas places. Any kind of litigation, you will get the result now. You will get it in your favor. The verdict is going to be in your favor, especially after the 13th of February. So that's going to be very positive for you again. Don't tell lies. Don't make false commitments. I shouldn't say don't tell lies, but I should use the word rather than lies. You should not make false commitment to anybody related to your financials. Maybe, you've committed somebody about, giving them hand loan or money or whatever, or maybe, helping them with the business. So don't make all those false commitments. It can lead to some complications in the future. Take care of your partner's health. Maybe there is something which, some disease which is not diagnosed well. So you have to be putting effort to change the doctor or change the medication or the treatment. Line of treatment needs to be changed. Also take care of your money and your savings. It might just get depleted. You have to work through that. Things are looking very good and very bright. Believe in me, when Jupiter and Venus are going to be in your first house, this is a very, 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 very powerful yoga. So you must use this time. You must make the energies towards, channelize your energies toward the right direction. Don't waste your time. All right. When there are good transits, we should utilize them to the maximum and don't let go of this time. And the best remedy that I can give you is donate something in reds if you want to give something, or recite Hanuman Chalisa. That's a very good remedy for you in case you feel haywire, you feel that, you're not getting that kind of energies, nothing is working. So Hanuman Chalisa is the only remedy that works wonders, because he's the one who's immortal. He's there. He listens to us. He responds immediately. So that's the best remedy that one can give the other. So that's an advice from my side. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants and the moon sign and the sign wise predictions for Dasha. So just Do watch the summary part. I have mentioned the dates, what exactly is happening this month. Do hear it. And also, wait for the timestamps. I'll be just putting them, once the video is uploaded. All right. So stay blessed and have a great February 2023. All the best and have very happy Mahashivratri. Om Tat Sat.